coming to you live on your chin. This is the Going Deep Show.
Fighting for evil because good is dumb. I'm the Kid. This is the Going Deep Show. Welcome, everybody, to the GDS. We encourage you to visit our website, thegds.com. Also call our listener line, 206-202-3337. That's 206-202-DEEP. Joining me tonight, the martial arts phenomenon from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh.
And our special guest, Kirk Buckout.
Yes, Buckout likes to fuck out, or wants to go ahead.
Or just get the fuck out, right? I like that.
That's when I would sub. That was my opening line. I'd be like, my name is Mr. Buckout. Like, if someone tells you something really weird, you tell them to get the fuck out! And the kids would just look at me like, what is this white guy doing? Like, it was like school, but not really. Like, the kids would, like, bribe me with cookies. Like, they walk in late. They're like, you're not going to mark me late, are you? I'm like, well, I see you're holding a cookie.
I have some Toll House cookies. Not the good kind of cookies either, I'm guessing.
Yeah, no pot cookies.
No,
not till like 8th or 9th grade.
That came later, yeah.
Before we started recording again, though, you had mentioned the travel regimen of the comedian, how expensive it gets, and
yeah, well, just with gas mileage being so high, like you can't make any money. Like it's like $200 to drive to Albuquerque. And
yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's nothing to do in Albuquerque except be depressed and hang out. Like, I had other comics, like, you think they'd be fun people. Like, they would sit in their room and play online poker, and that's all they would do. You know what I mean? Or, like,
that would get a little fucking boring.
Yeah, it was very depressing. So the only, only Albuquerque, I lost my virginity there to it was a one-night stand after a show. So
nice.
It has a special place in my heart. It's quite an amusing story, but
how much did she cost?
But it's not worth it to pay to go there.
No. It was crazy because, long story short, we think she's a dirty stripper, but like Wonderful. At the time, I thought she might have been a prostitute, but I got it for free, so I was really impressed with me.
Right? Yeah, like, first time at the bat too.
You don't do your work for free. You know, you don't go to Starbucks and unless you really love it. So I was feeling good. Or it was like an open mic night. She was just trying some new shit out. You know? She's like, "What about that nipple? Where's that finger go? Is that working for me?" They have a set list too, I'm sure.
we have an intern here on our program who claims to have lost his virginity in a chick's ass. The first time he had sex, straight to the backside.
Wow.
Maybe it's because she wanted to feel it. She saw the size of it and was like, I guess you're going to have to go in the back door, dude.
She's like, this is very large. So that's
yeah, I feel like you're in a coffee can, dude.
I don't think anyone believes that he actually did this. I don't think anybody does. He's an 18-year-old punk kid, so his imagination is
yeah, that's hard to believe. Yeah, that's true.
Until she comes in here and shows the wounds, I don't care what he says.
If any.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about these two clips that you sent here. One of them is, let me just move over to the other computer here.
Oh, yeah, the stay in school stuff, right? Is that
one of them? Is the Civil War burglar?
Oh, bugler.
Bugler. Bob, did you type that in?
Probably.
It says
Damn
burglar.
It, Bob.
The Hamburglar.
You're starting to spell like me. Just blame it on spell check. Let's just blame it on spell check.
You fucking blow.
Yeah, these clips are a couple of other comics from Phoenix. Steve Maxwell, Stu Baker, and Ronnie Dulesky got together, and we just recorded some audio bits. And some of them are really like scripted out, like stories, like old-time radio stuff, and others are just basically us high, rambling and improving. And both of them are fun. They're both enjoyable, I think. But it probably helps to be high. But if not, I think it's still funny.
I'm guessing, yeah, I'm sure there will be. Let's play the first one. The first one is the brought to you by. It's a little bit longer of a clip, but I want to play that one. I'm intrigued. Here we go.
All right, welcome to Stay in School Show.
No.
Let's give ourselves a big
Did Bob send the wrong ones?
Yeah, well, skip ahead. It was like a minute long.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Bob, way to go, dude.
Hey, that's what I was told to send.
Sorry, yeah.
We'll
go to the Civil War one.
Play the Civil War one?
Yeah, you can play that one.
All right, here we go.
My dearest Penthouse 4, I'm just a Civil War bugler under the command of General Pickett, but I dare say I do all right for myself with the ladies. Notwithstanding the brutal setback we encountered at Charleston, I never thought something like this could happen to a fellow such as myself. We were encamped outside old Dawson's woods when I encountered a comely lass of fine southern belle. She coyly dropped her kerchief, and I gallantly returned it to her hand. Then she blew me behind the latrine. I remain your humble and obedient servant, Jebediah Jenkins, Bugler. P.S. Would it kill you to throw in some black beaver?
So there was that. That was
I like that a lot.
silly and no reason. But
You should never have to have a reason to be silly. Hell fucking no.
So yeah, it's just a bunch of comics here. We perform mainly at the Hidden House, and you can check out a lot of clips if you go to YouTube. We would film a lot of the shows and put up actually one of the guys cut it up and put the highlights up for about 4 months of shows in a row. So like we've had people from Comedy Central on. There's clips of them performing, and people from out of town like Sean McCarthy, Troy Connor. Like guys are really funny, but they're just not getting known yet. So and they all love playing there because the crowd's so great and they have such a good time. So which is the exact opposite of LA. I lived in LA for a while and I fucking hated it. God, I hated it. I don't hate many things, but LA was like I don't know, Satan's asshole times somebody else's snatch. Like a really bad one. I can't. Any snatch is kind of. I don't know.
I could show you a few that you'd probably dodge. I'm guessing.
Okay.
So is that why the Escape from LA DVD that you have? That's
yeah, it was kind of because I came back from LA and I hated it because I worked the road for a while. I checked that out, and I lived in LA. And I just came back to Phoenix. I'm trying to build our own little supportive scene. It's almost like comedy's doing like 80s hair metal right now. Remember 80s hair metal that sucked and it just needed to be washed out? That's what comedy's doing right now. It's boring and no one's saying anything because they're all trying to get a sitcom or something stupid. And we're just trying to be real and original and just what's funny. It can be silly, it can be gross, it can be just whatever is just happening in our lives. That's what we're talking about. And a lot of people are connecting with that because they're not seeing it anywhere else. Like people come back for like 12 shows in a row. They drive 40. It's like on a Wednesday. They're like making themselves late for work because they want to have a good time. They don't want to watch Lost because Lost sucks. They want to get out of their house and experience fun again. And that's what we're really like. Comedy clubs are getting so it's like they're the Applebee's of comedy. They don't care, like they just want to make money and they don't care about the quality. So we care about comedy. So if you can't watch Comedy Central anymore and you don't like Dane Cook, you don't think he's saying anything, come out to us and give us a try. Go to YouTube, check out Hidden House Comedy. We got a couple really good guys in Phoenix. People should know about.
Yeah, they got a lot of funny guys down there.
So how many different comedy clubs are there out there? I mean, there's got to be a ton. That's one thing here where we're at. We have nothing. We got to go to. There's a
Saginaw.
But is it? I mean, do we get any big acts or any?
No, God, no.
You probably have like little one-nighters and little casino gigs and stuff like that where the crowd is trained to like easily digestible jokes they've heard before. It's not exactly Larry the Cable Guy. It's Larry the Cable Guy esque. You know what I mean? Like they hit all the topics. I'm the married guy and this is my father material, and they connect with. And it's just you've heard it before. You know what I mean? It's easy to digest, and it's like they go, well, that's what they like. Well, they're not hearing anything different, I don't think. I think if you give them the choice, people would choose, at least a majority of them would choose good. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Or at least something thought-provoking. It's like you don't have to like every joke and can be offended, but just, hey, it's comedy. Let it go. Trust me. Like, it's an art form. Lighten up a little bit. Let me just talk. Yeah. Sorry, I got on a soapbox.
No, I like it. I like that, man. It is. You're right. I mean, how many times do you watch the same thing over and over on television and are expected to enjoy it? And I mean, it just goes to show you that executives putting this stuff on television probably don't have the best idea of what is really
what people like, right?
Yeah, what really that people want. So.
Yeah, because even when I was in college, I was a broadcast journalism major, and all the classes I took, they would tell us right at a fourth grade level, dumb it down for everybody. So it's like I can't even watch TV anymore. Like I try to watch the news, I can't. I get annoyed. I don't want to throw stuff. I become like an 80-year-old man. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what that celebrity's doing.
Yeah.
And I don't need to be reminded of the 30 most depressing things that happened that day. I turned off the news and I'm actually kind of optimistic, and I'm kind of like skipping down with bunnies. You know what I mean? Like, it's not so bad.
Maybe I need to do that. I need to start doing that, man. I'm sick of watching The Fabulous Life of Paris Hilton.
Oh, they should just call that covet. Young people covet. You fucking become a soulless whore, become famous, make money. That's all you want. Get money so you get bitches. That's all. Oh, I hate MTV.
But not just any type of bitches.
Yeah. $30 million.
These bitches will soap their titties. Yes. I hate that. I haven't been watching much TV. I'm doing stuff on the internet a lot more. It's where it's at. Everybody's moving to the net, and it levels the playing field, man. You don't need a huge you know,
Well,
outlet
it's just nice
like
because
television.
it's because people aren't getting what they want, so they're going other places. You know what I mean? We're not entertained by the fuck Charlie Sheen or that bullshit. Fucking and Jay Leno. Good God,
Dude, Jay
That
Leno is the worst
almost
ever.
done.
bullshit. Like
He's almost done now.
Yeah, give me like the Daily Show and the Colbert Report. Like that's the only way I can get my news, honestly.
I hear
Because
you.
they definitely need that.
Those
Can you
guys are
believe this
fucking
shit? Because I need that. They're the best. Like it's so entertaining, and like it goes, oh, that's what's going on, and it sucks.
Yeah.
If I want to get real intense, I'll watch Real Time with Bill Maher. You ever watch that?
Oh yeah, I always catch that. I've been watching him since he was on ABC. Like he's just, I do a lot of head nodding. You know what I mean? Like yes, that is good, true. You know, I agree with what you know. He's one of those good ones. Like at least it's a different perspective, and he holds people to the fire. You know, he points out like, hey, this sucks right now. Like, and no, it's like everyone's like, I can't believe he's saying that. How could he
but
not
it's
be
true,
saying
yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Things are horrible.
exactly. He is one of my favorites out there because you know he brings up really good points, but he does it in this clever, twisted kind of way. And yeah, I really like Bill Maher.
Yeah. His monologues remind you can see the Johnny Carson influence when he's like, I'm Johnny Carson right now. You can just you can just tell watching him.
So, what influence do you have? I know I checked on your website and stuff like that. But who are your big comedic guys that you really kind of followed, or did you? Because my biggest thing is every time I bring this up, sorry to interrupt. I give you the question, then I totally just sidetrack you. But my
Write your
biggest thing
answer
is
down,
when I want to check out different artists. I'm an illustrator. I want to check out everybody's different stuff, but I don't want to like steal from theirs. And we'd mentioned the Dane Cook thing with him ripping off jokes and things like this. It's almost like you want to absorb as much comedy from other people as you can, but you almost don't want to. So your original ideas become your own.
Well, I could see that as the fear, like, but when I was little, I just soaked up as much as I could, like VH1 stand-up spotlight, like every, like I remember Rosie O'Donnell, like it was a huge comedy boom. So I was records, albums, anything. But that's the key is you have to be yourself. Like that's the way you get out of I'm worried I'll hack somebody else's jokes. If it's got to be about you. It's not a character. It's not, when you get on stage, you can't be a completely separate person because you go, well, what would that character say? You got to cut that middleman out. Just what would I say? It's instinct. It just comes out of you.
Right.
There's no middleman. It's almost like you're just emptying your head out. Like when I go up there, sometimes I'm getting jokes on stuff that I just retell people what happened to me that day, my interaction, the way I interact with people, and people laugh at that. It's kind of a weird place to be because I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll just tell them what I observed.
Right, your actual view that made you laugh makes other people laugh.
Yeah, exactly. So that's if you can get to that point, then you're not going to be other people. You're going to be you, and you can have influences. Like when you watch a comic, you can tell like he watched a lot of Hedberg and that guy. But it's any art form. Like when you like Stevie Ray Vaughan, you can Hendrix and Albert King at the beginning, and then he kind of you meld it together with you, and then it becomes you. So. I don't know. I think that was the answer.
See, my wife would kill me if I tried. I have to always be a couple different people, I think. It's really strange how I'm one to one person. And, the map, you may not think that. I'm not like Mr. Clean was. What's that?
The only time you're nice is with headphones on.
No, come on. I'm worse with my headphones on than I am without them.
Well, and that's cool too, because like if you do comedy, like you have different personalities, so you have different moods. So on stage, if you're really you, like one day you can be mad, or I can be pissed off that I'm not getting laid, so I'm fucking frustrated. That was like the last probably 2 weeks of my set. You know what I mean? I was just, damn it, I'm masturbating. But whatever mood you're in, whatever personality you have, so you don't, I can't write that joke. It's not me. It's not in my, well, if it's coming from you, then yeah, it is, because you have that personality. And I think people relate more when a person is being themselves, and sometimes a person's in a bad mood, and it can still be funny,
Well, you mentioned too that you observe the way you interact with people or things that happen with you. Since we started this show, I have never paid more attention to dumb little shit things that I could try to twist and use on the show. And I'm sure the martial arts phenomenon, you're in the same boat here, man. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See all sorts of fucking shit.
Oh,
Today, dude, get this. I was at fucking Jack in the Box on the way here. And you have the first little menu and then the second menu you order at. This lady was bitching out the window at the first sign that they wouldn't take her order. Hello, I've been here for almost 3 full minutes. I'm like, lady, you're at the wrong fucking sign.
Wow.
Holy shit, dude.
I brought this up with Red the other day. What the hell was the purpose of these first window, second window situations? Do they even use those first windows?
Yeah, it's
anymore?
always closed. There's shit always stacked in there.
exactly.
No one can even get to it. That's true.
They were anticipating a major boom in the fast food industry at some point, and they said we better put some extra fucking windows in.
Yeah.
Another window and a ramp, and then a thing, and there'll be a moat. It'll be underground. What? Sorry, I went insane.
I'm so was it just me, or were there some with actual 3 windows? I thought I saw some with 3 windows. It's one for napkins or something, one for condiments.
Yeah, just honey mustard, one whole window.
And one just to punch you in the face for eating fast food. Like,
Exactly.
It's so unhealthy. I feel so shitty afterwards.
They just hit the hood of your car with a fucking golf club. That's what you fucking get, dude. Quit eating McDonald's.
There's some cholesterol, and I'm going to punch you in the kidney. Ow. All right.
That cholesterol that whole number is bullshit. I'm going to call it out right now. Cholesterol, you're bullshit. Because
I'm calling you out. Get out of my heart right now.
Fuck you,
I've not
cholesterol.
really taken many classes as a doctor, but you're fucking bullshit.
Listen to me now. Let me state my case here. Okay.
You attack my heart, I attack you. That's all it's.
I work at a place where they do this health screening, right? Which is pretty much just code word for we're gathering all your information so we can tell when you're going to kick off. It's bullshit. It's Big Brother, them gathering all this data that they can sell to all these other places. It's just a piece of shit. Hate it. So in order for me to pay back the system, I have turned my heart into an experiment of grease and nastiness. I eat as much as I can. The first health screening I went to, Bob, do you remember how much my cholesterol was?
God, no. I don't know.
It was 325.
It's supposed to be
It's supposed to be under. It's supposed to be under 200.
Wow.
Good
So
for you.
I'm at 325.
Did you get the high score that day?
I did.
Like you get like a sticker or something.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: there were other people who were ashamed of their number in the low 200s, and I'm like walking out with a big sign, 325, bitch. So the next, your cholesterol is bad when the next time they do the health screening, and all the other people in the newsroom there are betting on whether or not your health screening is going to be higher or lower. It's going to be higher, or going to be lower. What's it going to be?
He's added a chin since
You had a
last
cholesterol
year.
pool. You were like a baby pool, but
cholesterol pool, man. So
Of near legendary status.
I go to the doctor afterwards because they suggest this. They're like, your blood type is it's out of control. You're going to die very young. But I go to the doctor and he doesn't tell me shit. He says, you're not old enough to take any of these drugs. I'm like, what? I have to be in a certain age range before I become, this.
Needing a cure.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, you're kidding me. So I did not change my eating habits. I exercised less, didn't do anything. Do the health screening again. It drops to 309. So I'm like, wait a minute.
It's just whatever you eat that day is all. Stop getting an Egg McMuffin on your way and you probably fucking ace that bitch.
So this year, again, I say, fuck the system. I know the doctor's suggesting that if I want to live, I should probably eat better and exercise. I say, screw all that
If
shit.
you want to live.
I need to make sure my numbers, I want to test this out. I do the same thing. I exercise even less. I eat even worse. It goes down to 291.
I think you're onto something. Fucking print it out, copyright it.
So
write a
explain
book.
this
Write a
to-
book. That's the health plan. The fuck it, whatever.
You and that guy that ate McDonald's for 30 days can co-author a fucking new
God.
cholesterol diet.
I think they're just trying to kill us, because they just don't want to pay for us. They're just gonna
So they're telling you it's
you're
dropping,
doing
it's
great.
not.
You're doing great until you die. Cholesterol,
145, incredible.
cholesterol's bullshit.
They're trying to kill us off. They know our medicine. Yeah, the medicine's running out. We're not going to have Social Security. So they're just trying to chemicals, corporations, fast food, put what you want in, whatever.
Yep.
We don't care. It's interesting.
That's cures 2 birds with 1 stone.
That's what's known as a brainless theory by the kid here. That's what it is.
No, I'm
Very
sure.
conspiracyist. I like it.
I saw that on Jim Lair. I thought I saw. No. So I like try to listen to NPR, and like they make it so difficult. I was just like, I'm like, I'll give you a shot. Let's go. What do you got? And like they had this story with this reporter with the lisp, and like there's all these pauses, and like what they were talking about was some sort of like weird tree from Bolivia, and I'm like, really? Like, come on, NPR. I'm trying here. Like, I'm one of the. I'm kind of smart. If someone's gonna be grabbed, it could be me, and you're just ruining it. You know,
Give him a chance.
Damn it!
I just love the soft talking and all the production value of the NPR, don't you?
It's like a quaalude, or so, you know what I mean? It just like puts you just like, oh, I want to fall asleep.
Instant nap, yeah.
Herbal tea.
Yeah, exactly. 6-pack in a hot tub, you'd be fucking drowning yourself.
Yeah, it's like that's her choice, or like the right wing douchebag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, where's the?
Do you guys listen to Air America at all?
No,
I haven't in so long, but it's like just the opposite of all the right wing stuff.
Yeah, like I was to kill time. Somebody gave me a Michael Moore book, and I read it, and it was just kind of like it was presenting the left side so much, but it was like everything right was evil, and it's just annoying. It's annoying after a while. It's like you know what I mean? It's like you're just yelling at the other side. Like no one's making any legit points. You're blah 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 blah.
No, you caused 9/11.
Yeah,
good
exactly.
Jerks.
And again, I'm going to just throw one to Bill Maher. I loved this quote that he used probably about a week and a half ago. There's no way the government could have set up 9/11 because it worked.
It worked. Yeah. They actually accomplished
That's an
something.
incredible point.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But we're on this doctor front in my fucking terrible heart and all that other bullshit. I was at the doctor 3 times this week because of the pregnant wife. And each time there's been a hotter doctor doing things to my wife that I was just like, you ever see that movie with
You mean hotter as in guy or hotter as in girl?
Yeah,
like
girls.
girls, like hot chick girls, man. These Indian.
Well, at first you were talking about a guy with your wife,
No,
and then
no,
you
no,
said
no,
you
no.
got hotter
No,
doctors.
no.
I was like, yikes. Dude.
Nice, nice catch.
You got me all wrong, man. This.
So anyway, I'm blowing the doctor.
So yeah, exactly.
So we're giving each other hand jobs. Just
While he's sticking his finger in her, he was.
Hey, I got a hole over here too, Doc. You might as well check it. That's all. I'm paying for this.
Yeah. Everybody in this room is included in my bill.
But as I see this doctor, though, this really hot Indian chick comes walking in. At the same time, I'm ignoring my wife, listening to Howard Stern in my ears. They're going through how many people they have had sex with, and this light comes up, it just pops above my head. This doctor who I almost called a waitress right there. She comes in. I'm like, wow, you look like one of the chicks I banged when I was young. So Red and I have always had this discussion how many people we've had sex with, and she's like always been concerned. So I go through the entire list, give her all the details and everything.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ. While you're listening to Howard Stern and your pregnant wife's doctor visit.
Yeah.
That's a classic move, too.
Like I said, if my wife puts up with the stuff that I'm doing while she's pregnant, she will put up with anything. So I felt pretty good about it, though, afterwards. It was kind of like this weight lifted off my shoulder because she thought my number was in the high teens, and it wasn't nearly that high. It was pretty good. 8 on the fucks, 10 on the BJs and fucks. Because you got to include the BJs.
BJ's.
Yeah, you might as well. It's worth the fucking... You almost got to include a hand job as like an assist.
Yeah,
You keep track of stats,
You got
keep
me
track of a
halfway
couple.
there.
You know what I mean? Fuck it.
and then I had one 3-way that was into the mix.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then a bunch of them were one night stands, so I had to put the one night stands that kind of separated those out. So it was not very
Did you have a spreadsheet on this?
spreadsheet, and, with the years crossed, sections to see how many I was doing at once. It's all set up.
A pie chart with like bumps on it.
Yeah.
Here's what I was pissing, and it really hurt for this amount of time.
Shit. Have you ever gone to the? That's one of the things. Planned Parenthood. Like, did you? Because I've had a lot of random kind of one night stand. Like, I'm a comic. Like, that's honestly like once every 3 months after a show, a chick randomly sleeps with me. I don't get it, but for some reason that's my time schedule. But I went to Planned Parenthood and I walk in and it was all sex because it was all chicks when I walked in. So I'm like, damn it, because they're for birth control or pregnancy. Right. I walk in, I'm itchy nut man. You know what I mean? Like, just checking. I just burning sensation in my mind that something's wrong. Like you ever you fuck someone, you're like, should probably check that out. Yeah, like I should.
Yeah. That should have gone away by now.
Yeah. And then you're like, does it sting when I pee, or I just fucked her really good, so my dick is tired? Like you try to reason it out. Why there's that? Well, it was a lot of friction, so I got to put him on the DL, put a little towel around him, put him in the sun. I have a spritz. So anyway, I'm in there and I had to take a piss test. And one time I had to take a piss test and for a job at Target, which was ridiculous. Like, why would I not be high and work there? I hate that. It's insulting that you want me to do a job. So if I'm a sober person, I think that's a good place to work. You could shoot him in the head because that's a sad person. If I can do that job high, a deli, no problem. Boom, boom, boom. I'm a driver. I fucking soaks it up. But seriously, a shit job at Target said, boop, boop, boop. How could you not be high for that? What was I talking about? The Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood. So this time I went to a Target. I couldn't pee, so I had to this time I drank a lot of water. But then we wait like fucking 45 minutes. So I'm like just crossing my legs and like a lot of itchy nut motions. You know what I mean? They're like, this guy broke the high score. We're going to burn that chair. No, I have to pee. So anyway, I get back there and they go, do you want to do the AIDS test where they just prick your finger and they hit it on a slide and then it'll go bloop and then it'll tell you if you have AIDS or not.
Instantly? An instant AIDS
test? Well,
no,
not. It'll hit and then it'll take a while to just like, I guess like 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool.
Holy
I should know that. That's good. That's good information. If anybody has AIDS, I want to know. So she does that. She did the drop of blood hits the slide, and a second later, there's a beat, and the nurse goes, "Oh, that's not good." And then I'm like, what? And then she hands me my cup, and I got to go pee. And I'm like, I've just been told to tinkle. I don't want to question. It's not a position of power. It's like, you go potty. I'm like, wait, I have a question. And I wanted to pee. So the whole time I'm peeing, I'm like, do I have AIDS?
It really does.
That would not be. That would be bad. That's not good. That would be among there. So I go out and I'm like, hey, remember that whole AIDS thing we were doing earlier? Like when you said that's not good. What you mean by that? And she's like, she goes, it didn't hit the slide in the middle, so it's going to take a little longer to find out. I'm like, so I don't have AIDS. And she starts laughing, and I'm like, I didn't care that. She goes, I don't know if I'm a comic. I have such a super case of AIDS. It showed up instantaneously. I have super AIDS. Like my AIDS has AIDS, and it's wearing a red ribbon. And then she took a bigger sample of blood, and I passed out. I was like, which makes you feel like such a homo. Like, damn it! Like, take my blood. Oh, I'm a little flush. Damn it!
Didn't get the juicy cookie quick enough.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
But long story short, don't have AIDS. We have a positive ending for the kids. Yeah. So I figured out my penis is invisible. Like it's a superhero that fights crime. Take a bullet.
At least you only would have been spreading it quarterly, like once every 3 months.
Yeah, once every 3 months. I just know I was really funny that night.
Right.
Dude, that was fucking a great story, man. I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Oh, dude, can you believe we've racked another half hour already? Holy shit. Right. I'm the Kid AG, though. This is the Going Deep show. Dude, I can't wait to go back and listen to these shows. These are good ones. If you'd like to call our listener line up, 206-202-DEEP. That is our number. We'd like to thank Kirk Buckout, which I love to say.
It's a good name.
It is. It's fucking great. Martial arts phenomenal also.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us. You've been kind of quiet tonight, man. What's your deal?
I don't know what happened, man. The green shit went everywhere.
Oh.
We want to tell everybody to tune in the next few episodes. We're going to have Chesticles in, our celebrity expert, who brings all kinds of bullshit. You want to check her website, go to chesticles.tumblr.com. We also want to encourage everybody to go to Kirk's website, or his MySpace page, right? That's where we're sending people.
Page. Go to YouTube and just check out just type in the Hidden House Comedy. A bunch of clips will pop up.
That's where you go, people. Visit our website, too. We'll have a link on there.
We'll put some up there.
All right. Everybody. This is Going Deep Show. Chill to the next episode.